Hey guys, welcome back to Honeybos channel. Today I have some secret tips which we all should know while reading some books. So these tips are for beginners which don't read books. Like they read some books which they find interesting. But there's lockdown all over the world. So we should start reading the books because coronavirus is here. If you are a beginner, you should never ever start with Harry Potter. Some of your parents would say, don't start with Harry Potter. Most of the parents would say, it's okay, read, try. But I started with Harry Potter. I was tired. Can you believe I was tired reading these books? My mother said you should, whatever you read, you should write in a notebook. I thought she would be saying just like I would write something. So I just skipped it. I just started with the intermediate books. I read Goosebumps. As some of you would think that Goosebumps is too horror, but it isn't too horror. It's just like sometimes you'll not feel good, but it's not that much horror as some of you think. Then it comes to Hardy Boys. So then, if you read Hardy Boys, you will need to write, as you will not need much to write in Goosebumps, but you will need to write in the Hardy Boys because if you don't write those things, so you will not understand anything tomorrow or some days after tomorrow because you have a lot of work to do, so you just forget those things. And Goosebumps is not much horror, intermediate sort of horror books. It makes it creator is Al Stein and the Hardy Boys writer is Franklin W. Dixon. Then, if you're just beginning and you're in 7th or 8th, you should start reading your class or school books, just like history books, English, geography, and if you don't have geography, you would be having social science, so you can also read that, or social studies. If you don't think that's so amazing, you can also read science because science is my favorite subject. But I don't know about you all guys. You can also read English books. Like almost every book is in English. Some of them are not, but like English grammar, English literature book. Then I just told you this before. Whatever you read, write it in a notebook or a notepad. If you don't want to write those things, so you can make some sort of draw or some sort of comics and continue in the same notebook or book, whatever you are writing and making comic in. Because if you start and if you have finished the book or the series of the book, you can start with another book, not in between those books, because if you just start drawing in between, you would be confused, you would be messed up. What am I reading or that stuff. So if you don't want to read the book again and your teacher or anyone said that you would read this book and the book is of like nearby 500 pages, if you're making comic or write something major things about it, you wouldn't need to read those 500 pages. Your work would be done in 10 or 50 pages. I'm just saying much, not as 50. It would be done in 25 or 20 or 15 pages. So thanks for watching this video, guys. If you find this a better way of reading books, please write down in the comment section below.